It's not just a game, it's riverparishfootball.com. This week's highlights after this. Buckwalter Insurance Group has been serving the river parishes for over 20 years. With 8 licensed service and sales producers, the Buckwalter Insurance Group handles all of your insurance needs. With 3 convenient locations in Destrehan, Bootheel, and Kenner, stop by and get a quote. Or just call at 985-764-3833 and compare rates at Buckwalter Insurance Group.
From the Buckwalter Insurance Group home studios in Destrehan, welcome to riverparishfootball.com, the playoff version of the highlight show. I'm Eric Ritchie, battling the cold, but battling right through like 6 of our 8 River Parish squads in action this past week. What a wild game at Lutcher, and that's where we start. A wild one in the dog yard in the playoff opener. Undefeated, untied Lutcher, the number 3 seed, hosting the number 30 seed, St. Martinville. But no gimmies on this night. Already trailing 14-zip, Lutcher began the comeback. First, a touchdown pass from Rustin III to Spencer Roussel, and the dogs were on the board. The Lutcher assistant principal likes that one. Yeah, that's Myra Roussel. That's Spencer's mother. Nice picture. Not sure if they're related to Blake, but they're gonna like this one too. Turnover city for both teams on this night. Here it's Blake Roussel coming up with the fumble recovery. Lutcher back in business. After both teams turned it over again, the Bulldogs would capitalize. Again, it's Mathern, this time to Turian Shorty. Screen pass, 12 yards, goes to the house. They would go for 2. Mathern, he's on the keeper. You can count it. Lutcher's up 15-14. Forget the popcorn. Rodney says, you guys are going to need some burgers for the second half. Second half, more turnovers. Mathern, it's a blitz. He gets crushed. Ball goes up in the air, right to the hands of St. Martinville defensive tackle Tevin Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer's going to take it down the field. There he goes. Unbelievably, on a night like this, the Tigers would turn it right back over. After St. Martinville scored to take a 22-15 lead, Lutcher answered again. It was Shorty, this time on the ground, and we're all tied at 22. After, get this, another turnover, gave the ball back to Lutcher with under 4 minutes in the game, and the Dogs retook the lead. Dejon Payne from 25 yards out, and Lutcher led 29-22. Closing minute now, but St. Martinville's not done. Jemiah Nelson's going to air it out for Paydirt. Quentin Mitchell, young man's going to make a play. It's a 37-yard touchdown. They go for the 2-point conversion. Jamel Leday right up the gut. That's your 2-point conversion. And suddenly, St. Martinville led by 1. The Bulldogs would drive, though. They get into field goal range with a couple of passes. Spencer Roussel, he drilled a 26-yard field goal, but St. Martinville was offsides. 5 yards up, hash mark still the same, crazy angle, Roussel misses. And that's the way it would end. 30-29, Lutcher upset in round 1. Evan Palas from riverparishfootball.com with Tim Detillier after the heartbreaking loss at the dog yard.
All right, Coach, tough loss. Anything you would like to say about your team and their performance tonight?
No, I'm proud of my football team. It's only one of 7 teams that finished the regular season undefeated. Only one of 4 teams that was undefeated, untied. And, nobody can take that away from us. We're the district champs. It's just we had higher goals. Here in Lutcher, we want to play in December, and that's always the goal. And we achieved every goal on the sign, but that last one, and so we're gonna be a little disappointed about that. But once again, I want to give St. Martinville credit because they played to win, and it's a shame anybody had to lose this game.
Gave it all, and I just wish my team the best of luck in the future, and we'll always be there for each other no matter what. We kind of stopped ourselves on offense, and our defense held up as long as they possibly could, but I put that loss on my shoulders. I had a fumble and an interception, and I'll take that. I'll take the loss.
We started off slow, but by the time we progressed and stuff, it was just too late. We just couldn't stop them, and they threw a ball up and made a play.
When you're driving down the road and you hear this noise, what do? It's simple. You call LaPlace Glass at 985-652-4222 and let the professional staff at LaPlace Glass take it from there. Go ahead and relax. It's a painless process. Laplace Glass. Give us a break. We'll fix it.
Next stop, Hahnville on the road in the North Shore, taking on St. Paul's. 5 straight wins for the Tigers heading into the postseason. The home team would strike first. Ryan Okrepke to Brian Alizone. That's a 12-yard touchdown. St. Paul's led 7-0. Lou Valden, he's been there before. This season's been nothing but an uphill climb, and his players were once again up to the task. East of Melanson, what a game. Over 300 yards passing. Here he connects with Kalon Carter, who's going to burn down the right sideline. 52 yards, and Hahnville scores the touchdown. It was 14-9 at the half. St. Paul's, they're going to just get right back in it. Another short touchdown run. They're leading 21-9 third quarter. But here comes Hahnville. Craig Ford, one of the best kickers, if not the best kicker in all of River Parish football. The field goal makes it a 21-12 game late third quarter. After a touchdown pass to Melanson to Ricky Preston made it 21-18, here's Sergio Medina, your game-winning touchdown from 2 yards out. With 4 minutes left, that would seal it. Medina ended with 124 on the ground, Melanson 324 in the air. Hahnville, the magic ride continues, beating St. Paul's 25-21.
I don't know, I wish we'd start off good. You know, I mean, we kind of started off slow. We made some mistakes on defense, gave up 2 cheap ones, and then we kind of settled down and started playing football, you know. But hey, St. Paul's did a great job stopping our run. You know, we had a hard time running the ball inside, and Easton came through like a champ, threw the ball very, very well. We had good protection.
It's playoff time in football all over Louisiana, and Brock's Automotive has got the spirit. Stop by our shop in Reserve for these playoff specials. An oil change with a 9-point inspection for $29.95. Rotate and balance most tires for $24.95. Radiator and heater flush, plus coolant for $49.95. Brock's Automotive with 24-hour towing service. From one generation to the next.
Let's head back to the River Parish where West St. John, the number 6 seed in 1A, they had a home game with Opelousas Catholic. Gerald Piper selling back-to-back district title t-shirts. They might need a back-to-back going to the dome t-shirt after this one. First play from scrimmage. That's Jeremy Jackson, 36 yards out. A 2-point conversion later, the Rams led 8-0. Later, JJ again, this time from 43 yards out. Another tremendous game by Jackson, and it was all Rams on this night. Quarterback Austin Howard, little 6-yard touchdown run, making it 34-0. But in the air, Howard was near perfect. 10 of 12, 186 yards, a couple of touchdown passes. This one going to Keith Miller, and with 50 seconds left in the half, West St. John led 40-0. They go on to cruise to victory in round 1, 53-13, and afterwards, RiverParishFootball.com senior writer George Becknell, he worked the interviews.
We came up into the game knowing that we had a point to prove,
which was?
It was to win, and so everybody else in the state that we deserve the state title.
Well, what does it feel like to win this one? It looks like it's probably going to be a rematch with White Castle.
Yeah. I know they're going to be coming in, ready to play, and we're going to have to show them that we're ready to play too.
This is what you want. This is the playoffs, and then especially when you're playing at home, you want to really make it difficult for teams.
3 scores to pass along as well. East St. John falling behind 30-6 at Airline. A valiant effort, a nice comeback, but the season ends for the Wildcats, losing 30-20. Leonard Davis, 212 yards passing, 95 yards rushing. Riverside all over the 8 seed, beating Homer 56-8. Deuce Wallace, 4 touchdown passes, 3 of those to Von Julian. Jonquil Sanders had 4 touchdowns as well. Riverside advances. And so does St. Charles. Despite the fact that the Comets trailed 26-7, Frank Monica's squad battled back. Austin Weber rushed for 72, a team high, threw for 108, accounted for 3 touchdowns, a big game for Chad McNeil, and just like that, St. Charles beats Westlake 27-26. And that brings to an end our Week 1 highlight show from the Buckwalter Insurance Group home studios in Destrehan. I'm Eric Ritchie. Thanks so much for bearing with me and the voice. That's all for now. Good luck to our 4 River Parish teams that survive and advance.
It's a whole lot better for planned service than it is for demand service.
That's why at Cajun Comfort Electrical Air Conditioning and Heating, we've developed a unique umbrella for our customers known simply as
Comfort Club.
For AC units, it's the
ESA.
Energy Savings Agreement.
You get 2 cleanings a year. Also with that, you get a 15% discount on any repairs you may need, and you get priority service, which to me is the most important thing.
Comfort Club.
Which also includes
EPP. Electrical Protection Plan. We go through your panel and check all your breakers, check everything, make sure everything looks good. That way you don't have to worry about any kind of electrical fire in your home. Comfort Club.
And for your generators,
GMP.
Generator Maintenance Program.
We go through, we change the oil, we change filters. When the storm comes, your generator's up and ready to kick on for you.
We're what satisfaction is supposed to feel like, and we guarantee that satisfaction 100%.
Now's the time to call Cajun Comfort Electrical Air Conditioning and Heating and just ask for
Comfort Club.